everyone, it's Emma, and today I'm doing a little Christmas haul for you all. I've got books, I've got bookish things, I have beauty products, all manner of lovely things that make me happy, and I'm going to share them with you all today. I think I'm going to start with the books. These are not all of the books that I got for Christmas, but I've done a lot of book hauls recently. I'll make sure to show you guys the books in future videos. I'm just gonna haul a couple of the ones I think you'll find interesting. The first one is Talking as Fast as I Can by Lauren Graham. This is a memoir written by Lauren Graham, who, for those Gilmore Girl fans out there, she plays Lorelai. Gilmore Girls is one of my all-time favorite TV shows, probably my all-time favorite TV show. I've also been wanting to read some more non-fiction recently, but that is a big world to jump into, so I think that this will be a really good one for me to start with. It's got some pictures inside from the show, so there's Lorelai. The next book that I'm going to show you guys is the Mortal Instruments graphic novel, obviously based on the story by Cassandra Clare, and the art is done by Cassandra Jean. For those of you who don't know, I am a huge Cassandra Jean fan. Everything she draws I think is absolutely beautiful. I don't even know why, I just love her art style. So I'm beyond excited that she's doing the graphic novels for the Shadowhunter series. It's so cool. In the front, there are some colored pages. I love how she draws Isabel. I think she looks so cool. And Simon and Magnus. I think that this will also be a good way to reread the series, since I'm not the biggest fan of this series. But having it be a graphic novel is definitely going to make me enjoy it more. And the last book, but not the last bookish thing that I'm going to show you guys, is the exclusive collector's edition of A Darker Shade of Magic by V.E. Schwab. So this is the original cover, so when you compare it, they're both beautiful, equally beautiful, but the cool thing about this collector's edition is that it has the fan art on the inside, and it's really good fan art, guys. And then the underneath cover has it's gold and black and beautiful. And since this is one of my favorite series by one of my favorite authors, I figure you cannot have enough pretty editions. Next, I have some Studio Ghibli movies. I almost dropped those. Kiki's Delivery Service, Howl's Moving Castle, and My Neighbor Totoro. Kind of classics, especially as far as Studio Ghibli goes. I have seen all of them recently, and the ranking goes Kiki is the lowest, and then Howl, and then My Neighbor Totoro is on top, I think. That's how much I like them. And then Spirited Away is on top. But I don't have that one in Blu-ray form, so I really like having these to be able to watch whenever I want and be able to like travel with them. Like when I go visit my brothers, I can bring these along so we can watch them all together. So it was a really good happy Christmas present to get these. Next, I have some like stationery stuff, stickers and all of that. Some of this I bought myself, but it was around Christmas time, so I'm going to include it. First, I have these really pretty pastel journals that my mom got me. They're a little bit more vibrant than they look on camera, but they're so pretty that I kind of want to start one even though I'm right in the middle of a different journal. Like, I have to finish that journal first. But I've been tempted at least twice to pick one of these up and start writing in them because they're just so pretty. They're also really thin, which I like because I like when my journals portray like a short period of my life, not like the whole year in one journal. I don't know why, that's just the way I prefer to do it. I have some stickers, which I got at Kinokuniya. I'm gonna hold up one of the journals behind it so you guys can see them. They're like little cutesy Japanese figures, but a lot of them are dinosaurs. I got this Alice in Wonderland pin, also at Kinokuniya, which is really pretty. I love the pink and red. It's by the brand Ideal Bookshelf. I'll link their website and their Instagram down below if you want to check them out. And then I have this little random thing, which is very adorable. They've been selling these in a lot of boutiques around where I live. It's like a little sleeping stuffed mouse, like a little mouse doll. So she got one for my brother and me for Christmas. So this one's supposed to be me. Sometimes these little things are my favorite presents, the things that I don't really have any use for, but they're just like small and pretty and nice and bring me some joy into my life. Then I have some more stationery type stuff, which I believe my mom got at Kinokuniya because I know they sell it there. This Kiki's Delivery Service bag, it has Gigi on it. It's very cute. And my mom had packed it full of little goodies, So there's some Kiki's Delivery Service origami paper, some Kiki's Delivery Service stickers, Kiki's Delivery Service washi tape. My mom knows I love Kiki's Delivery Service because although it's my least favorite of the movies that I've seen, it is my favorite as far as the aesthetic goes. These little sticky notes that are called book buddies, they're like little pandas with speech bubbles, which is just so adorable. Some more little cute animal friend sticky notes. Some more washi tape. This one has books on it. I showed the exact same one in my Christmas presents I'm excited to give video because I bought it for my friend Kat. And the last thing that was in that little bag was some pins by the brand The Clever Clove. These are cats, but they're dressed as Harry Potter and Jane Austen. I love these ones. This one that says "Courage, dear heart," which you can't even really see. It's one of my favorite quotes from the Narnia series. I believe it's in Voyage of a Dawn Treader. And then this one of a little cat sitting on a stack of books. Another exciting thing that I got for Christmas is I got a bunch of records. One of them is Reputation by Taylor Swift. Look at the beautifulness of this record. This is just so pretty. I also got the Ed Sheeran Divide record. Once, music from the motion picture, which is one of my favorite Broadway shows, so by extension, I love the movie. If you haven't heard this soundtrack, you should give it a listen, because it's really good. And then You Plus Me, which is an album that Dallas Green and Pink collaborated on. Dallas Green is his normal music is under the name City and Color. Him and Pink did this one album together. It's one of my all-time favorite albums. The funny thing is I went to try and play the Reputation record and apparently my record player is broken and I didn't really know because I hadn't played it in a long time. I'll have to use the family record player for a little while. The next presents that I got were all from my grandmother, so shout out to Nanny. She got me a bunch of stuff from the Harry Potter Pottery Barn collection, which if you've seen, it's just a thing of beauty. First of all, she got me the Hedwig sheets that have moons and stars and little Hedwigs on them. This Slytherin pillow. The amount of Slytherin things I've acquired in my room makes me so happy. But this one has to take the cake. It says, "I solemnly swear I'm up to no good, but when you put it in the dark, it glows in the dark and the Marauders map pattern shows up." It's really cool. The next things, I'm gonna have to stand up to show you guys. Nanny got me this Slytherin blanket. It looks like collegiate and it's really comfy. I almost wish I could wear it as a scarf, but I tried and I don't think it really works. While we are hauling Harry Potter things, I got another Slytherin blanket from Jessie. It's this one. Isn't this the coolest thing you've ever seen? The edges are really colorful. I'm considering hanging it on my wall because I almost feel like it's a waste to not be able to see it all the time. With all the Harry Potter stuff that I have in my room, it makes me feel very nostalgic all the time. I love it. The last couple things I'm going to show you guys are beauty related. The first thing is this little Gudetama palette. I have the same one in a different color. I think the other one I have is red velvet. Look, you can see the books over there. It's a little eyeshadow quad with 4 colors in it. This one is pretty yellow toned, and this one is kind of orange toned, and then that one's sparkly, and that one's brown. These Gudetama palettes are $10 on Amazon, and they're probably my favorite eyeshadow palettes at the moment. Between the two that I have, I've been using them every day. Everything that I have on my eyes at the moment is part of that palette, so you can see a little bit of what it looks like. My mom got me some face masks. These are the Innisfree It's Real Squeeze sheet masks. I'm not sure if I've mentioned these in a past favorites video or something, but these are my favorite. All hail the Korean skincare because these are magical. It's a sheet mask, so it's the kind that looks really scary while you're using it, but they're so hydrating and calming to my skin. I'll put one on for 20 minutes. At least on me, the effects last for 3 days. This one's rose. There is lime and green tea. There are not a lot of Innisfree stores in the United States, but there is one in New York City. So I often just go and buy these in person because they're $1.98 when you buy them in person. I'm sure you can get a pack on Amazon somewhere if you would like to try them for yourself. The last thing I'm going to show you guys is this bath soak. It's a coconut milk by the brand Herbivore. It smells so good. It smells very coconutty, so if you don't like coconut, probably not for you. I've already used this one and I really liked it. It made my skin like really soft and moisturized. It didn't make the bath bubbly or anything. I'm a huge fan of baths, bath soaks, bath salts, all that good stuff. So that was a lovely little Christmas present. I also got these other two kinds of bath soaks, which I think are made for like when you're sick. Yeah, detoxify, and then this one is cold and flu symptoms. I haven't tried these yet, so if they end up being really good, I'll put it in a favorites video or something and let you guys know. Alright, I think that's everything I'm gonna haul. I didn't haul any of the clothes because I'm thinking I'm gonna do like a winter lookbook kind of video, so I'm saving the clothes for that. Obviously, I got some really lovely things this year, but the things that mean the most to me are the little things that my loved ones give me and the time that I get to spend with my loved ones, even though that sounds super cheesy, it's true. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you have a lovely day or night or afternoon wherever you are, and I will see you in my next video. Oh, you know what I forgot to haul? You guys probably just saw what I forgot to haul because I flashed it in front of the camera. I got a Pusheen! I think it's called Pusheenosaurus, but after all the Slytherin merch that I got, he just like sits next to my Slytherin pillow and my Slytherin blanket and looks grumpy. I also got this little Christmas Pusheen. I'm not really sure what that face is supposed to be. Maybe like excitement, like, oh,